Vistara. Today we're studying Sutra number 26. What does it say? Sa esha pūrveṣām-api guruḥ kālena-anavacchedāt. Sa together with purva, prior or ancient, previous, api even, guruḥ, teacher, kāla, time, anavacchedāt, indistinct, not separate. What does this mean? According to Maharishi Ved Vyasa, it means he is the teacher of the ancients too, not separated by time. So what does this mean? So basically the ancient all of us, we are conditioned by time, however great the ancients are. Sages, seers, the Buddha, Shankaracharya, Aurobindo, Swami Vivekananda himself, Maharishi Ved Vyasa himself, all of us are subject to time, however great, however small. So the ancient teachers, he's saying, Patanjali is telling us, were conditioned by time. Wherever time does not exist as a condition, that is Isvara. And he becomes therefore the teacher of even the ancient teachers. As the knowledge of his supreme power was existing in the beginning of creation, even before the teachers came in, and continues even after they have gone. So therefore, essentially, pithily, it means time is not a condition for Isvara. Swami Satyananda says, not being limited by time, he is the guru of the earliest gurus. Isvara is the guru of the gurus because he is not conditioned by time. He is a master of masters. He is the teacher's teacher. Even the great seers, sages, prophets, teachers, all have come and gone. And they are all later. They have come after Isvara. The state of consciousness which is the highest and which is still in us, never dies even after the death of the body and is timeless. Man is manifest, Isvara is the timeless, unmanifest state of consciousness. Swami Vivekananda says he is the teacher of even the ancients, not being limited by time. It is true that all knowledge is within ourselves, but this has to be called forth by another knowledge. Dead, insentient matter never calls out knowledge. What does he mean by call out knowledge? All the situations of learning that we are in, they provoke you to know and to further your knowledge. Something that is dead, that is insentient. Sometimes we wish that, change was not so difficult. But that change is a state of knowledge, it's a state of progression. It is forcing you to know something. It is forcing you to learn. So even he says all beings, however great, are limited by time. God is not limited by time. These are the distinctions of the yogis. The first is limited thinking. We have limited thinking. Isvara does not have limited thinking or knowledge. We are limited by time. Isvara is not limited by time. So one teacher not limited by time and knowledge without beginning or end we call God or Isvara. BKS Iyengar says God is the first, foremost and absolute guru, unconditioned by time. The spiritual Purusha, the supreme spirit, the first and foremost teacher, neither bound nor conditioned by place, space or time. He is all and all is he. Osho says, being beyond the limits of time, he is the master of masters. Time is desire, he says, because for desire to happen, time is needed. When you stop desiring, there is no time. So for instance, say you have certain desires at this point of time. I want a house, I want a certain bank balance, I want certain relationships, I want a certain kind of job, I want to travel. Every desire is rooted in a future. And for that concept of the future in which this desire will fructify, you need a concept of time. And therefore we are limited. So what Osho is basically trying to say is that the moment desire stops, time also stops. And that is a significant of Isvara. He is completely desireless and he is completely timeless. So desire and need, he says, these are two words. Desires of the mind, need is of the body. Desire and need, you are a clock with two hands. Only need, no desire, you are a clock without hands. And when need also drops, you have gone beyond time. This is eternity. Anything that is beyond time is eternity. So Barbara Stolam translates it as being unconditioned by time. He is the teacher of even the ancient teachers. She keeps it simple, again referring to Lord Krishna in the Gita as every creature's timeless seed, self-contained and omniscient. Thank you so much for listening. Please do hit share and subscribe. Also look out for the shorts in which I'm giving you very pithy explanations of specific words and terms, and if there are any terms that you feel you need clarified, please do leave them in the comments and I will try to include shorts on them so they can be included in your glossary. Thank you so much for listening.